Hello everyone, Cesare here with more Dragon Quest VI. As you can see, we are back in Somnia. Insomnia. Anyway, we are gonna go head back up to the castle now. We defeated Murdaw in the last episode. His Majesty's friendly sign out. It's do or die over at Murdaw's Keep. Murdaw's Keep is far southeast of here. All I can do is pray he made it there okay. Alright, so the people don't know he came back, I guess? Somnia Castle. Oh, it's you. Come in. I don't remember if I'm in the real world right now or the dream world. Hello, Intrigue. Ah, finally you're back. Do you know where Captain Blade is? What? He and the woman made the return trip ahead of you? Well, they certainly aren't here. Wait, there's more? Murdaw was King Somnia all along? Talk sense, will you? Are you serious? I do not understand a single word you're saying. Did you sustain a head injury in the battle? I only know one thing for sure. They aren't back yet. Perhaps they stopped at an inn or took a detour. All I can do is wait. You best return when they return. One look into Ra's mirror transformed the young King Somnia into a mysterious woman named Apnea. Another turned the dark tyrant Murdaw into a second, much older Somnus. Where could they be? And what of Captain Blade, who they both referred to as Rusty? His numerous questions unanswered, the Chancellor endured a long, sleepless night. Yeah, I changed the game name. Well, I'm officially on my last nerve. We've waited all night with no word whatsoever. I've no other option but to consider them all missing, or I implore you, search for the party in my stead. We had best keep this situation secret from the rest of the castle for the time being. Hey, what's going on here, eh? Didn't the king say he had a war would fit for us when we got back to the castle? And then he heads for the hills when we come to collect? You think he's playing us for suckers? I like you, Cesare, but sometimes I just don't get you. You're too trusting and everything like that. It could get you in real trouble someday. Alright, they got nothing to say. Alright. Wait, that's it! I think I've got what's going on. The king told us to come to his castle, right? Well, I don't think he was jerking us around. He was talking about his castle. You follow me, Cesare? Yeah, I knew you'd understand. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. So what she means is, we are in the dream world. When he told the king, when the king told us to go to his castle, he meant his castle, just not the dream version of it, the actual real thing. Oh, Dharma. I figure a reward from the king's gotta be really something. I can't wait to see what it is. Of course, it's not really anything worthwhile, I imagine. It never is. Alright. The king and queen have woke up! The King of Somnia is finally back on his feet! This calls for a celebration, but I'm gonna buy a commemorative flagon. Welcome to Somnia, city of class and distinction. Let's try to keep it that way, shall we? Our brave young prince embarked on a journey to find a cure for his parents' illness. Now they've recovered, it is surely time for him to return. But then, as ever, the common man is left in the dark. Why do people care so much about the royal family? Everyone in Somnia is so happy. I feel like I'm walking on air, yippee! I'd warrant that the king and queen have a higher class of dream than the likes of you and I will ever have. I don't think so. My dad's the biggest, bravest, bestest soldier up at the castle. He says that what happened to Captain Rusty wasn't fair. My dad's never wrong. Let me see. Any information? fake prince, go directly to the castle. It seems there's a hunt for that imposter who managed to wheedle himself into the castle. Has anyone ever told you look a lot like a prince? But surely you couldn't be the one. Hello, silly. Hang on, I know you. Aren't you the troublemakers who scammed their way into the castle? No, I could have sworn it was you. Looks like I got the wrong end of the stick again. I thought as much. We've been waiting for you to make another appearance. March this way. It's you, the famed fakers. I hope you'll enjoy playing dress up in the dungeon. Thanks to your shameful shamery and flagrant flim-flammery, Captain Rusty has... Well, you're the ones that just threw us out of the castle last time. Get in there and chop chop. King Somnia wants to grill you later to get the bottom of why you would impersonate his son. Until then, you're gonna sit there and think about what you've done. Oi, can you hear me? Is your new neighbor? See, you were faking all along. I knew there was something dodgy about you lot. What I want to know is how they managed to catch you. Don't tell me you just gave yourselves up. Alright, I won't tell you. The door is locked. It doesn't look like any of the keys in the party's possessions will unlock it. Hey, they even put crates in here. I'm terribly sorry. I should never have locked you up. Please find it in your hearts to forgive me. When I told King Somnia that you were in custody, he screamed at me to bring you to him right away. I can't work out what's going on. Who in the world are you? But there's no time for that. An audience with King Somnia awaits you. I apologize for my god's incompetence. It was not my intention that you should be incarcerated here. I have heard the tale of how you disguised yourself as my son, and yes, I see now that the resemblance is striking. Uncanny, in fact. In my dreams, too, there was one who looked like you. One who saved me. If someone you here to humbly ask you to enlighten me, I want to know the truth. In my dreams, I was Murdaw. Then someone came before me, standing side by side with my queen. Was that really you? It was you, I knew it! Yet now you stand before me in the flesh. I no longer know where my dreams end and where the reality begins. On this boat, that's where it begins and ends. I remember that fateful day like it was yesterday. It was aboard our fleetest vessel. The time of the final battle with Murdaw was at hand. Then without warning, I was enveloped in illusions, engulfed in confusion. How I returned to my castle, I do not know. But when I awoke, no, it is too terrible to recall. I had somehow become Murdaw. It was you who saved me from that nightmare. It is you to whom I owe everything. If it were not for your courage, I would still exist as Murdaw. And as Murdaw, I would still be inflicting untold pain and suffering on the residents of that dream world. I'm sorry, I'm still just adjusting to this new reality. I must go outside to feel the cool breeze on my face. I have a request to make of you. Please come and see me outside. So let me get this straight. The king says he was on a boat, then he turned into Murdaw, then he... nope, I don't get it. I shall never forget that night when my gravely injured husband was carried back to the castle. That night I had a terrifying dream. I saw the inhabitants of the dream world groaning under Murdaw's oppression, just as in our world. But in my dream, I felt a most peculiar sensation when I gazed at Murdaw. I didn't understand it, but now I believe I may have sensed the anguish of my husband, helpless and trapped in that evil form. I felt myself being sucked into that dream world deeper and deeper, so deep I could not escape. Why I became King Somnia in that world, I have not the faintest idea. The mystery still weighs on my mind. All I know is that with mercy and grace of the goddess, I am myself once more. And of course I am forever indebted to you, Cesare. I'm puzzled. From all I've heard, it would appear that you are denizens of the dream world. But that simply cannot be the case. If you were from the dream world, I wouldn't be able to prod you like this and that. See, you're as real as I am. You are indeed from this world, are you not? No. Well, you may say that, but my scholarly intuition says differently. Well, your scholarly intuition is wrong. Hello, Toonlonk! How you doing? I haven't seen you for a few days. What the hell's this guy doing up here? Imagine it! Sorry. A world where we each and every one of us can meet the self we have in our dreams. Who am I in this dream world? Am I a poet? As I am here, or something entirely different? Like a pirate. Wouldn't you like to meet your dream self one day? Yes, you share my yearning to know who we are in the other world, but can it really be possible? You don't know what to do. What are you talking about, Wintry? That's good to hear. I'm glad, Toonlonk. Well, Wintry, whatever you consider, don't do that. Hang on a sec. The cat is looking at me, so I gotta crumple up this receipt I have on the desk here and throw it at her. There you go. Play with that. To Alex. Thank you for joining me. My only concern now that I'm awake is, well, I'm sure that you can guess. It is Murdaw alone who occupies my thoughts. Thanks to your courage, he has been banished from the dream world. But in this world, he is very much alive and well, and his power is growing. If we do not strike soon, this world will fall into his clutches. This is the thought that haunts me. Yet there is no cause for despair. We still have time. I do, however, have one request to make of you. I would like you to go in my stead and do battle with Murdaw. Blessed as you are with the ability to travel between worlds, you may be able to withstand Murdaw's illusions and trickery. Will you take on the heavy burden of this mission? The entire Kingdom of Somnia will stand beside you. I am delighted to hear it. I sense that you would not let me down, but I'm afraid that we no longer have a ship capable of transporting our troops to the battlefield. There is no cause for despair. Have you ever heard of the sacred village of Ghent? Devoted to serving the goddess, the people of Ghent possess a sacred ship known as the Providence. Go to Ghent and show the authorities this royal missive I have prepared for you. They will be sure to give you free use of the Providence. Cesare puts the royal missive in the bag. The sacred village of Ghent lies in the mountains to the north of here. I have ordered the checkpoint that guards the path to the northern mountains to be opened. I wish you Godspeed. Isn't the real world Murdaw supposed to be difficult battle, or was that Dream Murdaw? Real world one's supposed to be difficult. Okay. Well, let's head up to the village of Ghent. That's a lot of plot we just had there. I did some leveling over the weekend. I got 1 level per day, so I should be okay. There's so many emails right now about Black Friday deals ending and Cyber Monday deals starting. Yeah, I want to continue. Okay, so let's see here. He said to head north to that gate that we saw earlier when we were looking for Amor. That would be it up here. Ah, baby goils. Alright. Take that. Easy peasy. So beyond this gate, we should start seeing some new monsters. We've received orders to allow you to pass from King Somnia's. Mind how you go. To get to the sacred village again, head east to the river and follow it north to the mountains. You'll find guests, yet it'll just pass where the river ends. The population there believes itself to be specially favored by the goddess. They're not always easy to deal with. Alright, so we head east to the river. Custodians. Alright, hello custodians. So, as you can see, some of the monsters from the dream world are also in the real world. So does that mean that monsters, when they sleep, they go to the dream world as well? Loathsome Lake. Have we fought tree fellers before? Actually, Carver, I want you to down. You two should be worth about as much as Carver is on one target. Loathsome League attacked. And is now since defeated. Alright. Here's Gent. Oh, we're into a fight. Alright. Grim Grinners and a tree feller. Defeated despite being defended. If you hear a bell in the background, don't worry about it. My brother brought over this new toy for my cat, and she was a little leery about it at first, but she loves it now. Well, pilgrims, again, the blessings of the goddess be upon you. If the one impassive destiny has brought you here, then surely it was meant to be. When my poor daughter was struck down by a cruel sickness, we made pilgrimages to every other so-called holy site, but against the only one that gets results, my daughter's looking more chipper every day. Have you traveled with here to be cured of some terrible illness? I see, so you're just here hoping so some of our town's sacredness rubs off on you. Well, good luck. The armed nomads, crafted in Ghent, are each imbued with the divine grace of the goddess. Woe betide anyone who doesn't use them in the case of cause of justice and gratitude. Alright, let's see what armaments they have. Iron Staff. It's better than what Millie's got, but not by much, so I'm just gonna leave what she's got. Steel Broad Sledgehammer. Okay. A Morning Star. And a Cautery Sword. Okay, those are better. Significantly better, so I'll just equip them. And I can use an item as a battle, as an item in battle. Cautery Sword. Give that to Millie. And a Morning Star for Ashlyn. There we go. Okay, cool, Intrigue. Good luck with getting your scripture. Make sure you continue to watch the stream, though. Okay, so I'm down to 2,000 gold somehow. Alright, so this place has full plate armor for Cesare and Carver. Cloaks of Evasion for Millie and Ashlyn. I got iron shields. Got silver tiaras. And I got iron helmets. Alright, let's sell the stuff that we don't need. I don't really need my edge boomerang anymore because the Cautery Sword kind of acts as both. But that thing did serve me well. thanks. Alright. So we'll sell our chain whip. We don't need that anymore. Sell our leather dress. Hairband. Our thorn whip. So we got enough for 2 cloaks of evasion right now. Oh, we got 2 iron claws? I don't need that shit. There we go. That's enough for... almost enough for 1. It's full plate armor. Okay. Alright, we have enough for all the armor here and a little bit extra. Alright, let's get ourselves 2 cloaks of evasion. 1 for Millie. And another cloak of evasion for Ashlyn. Who's still significantly lower level than the others, but whatever. There we go. Full plate armor for Cesare. Oops, I don't want iron armor. And a suit of full plate armor for Carver. There we go. I know that buying stuff part of the game isn't exciting either, but whatever. RPGs, man. RPGs. I hear that our blessed elder tried to cure the King Somnus without any luck. What's that you say? King Somnus is back on his feet? Well, there you go. The elder's prayers must have finally reached the goddess. Well, that's a bit bullheaded, but alright. Legend speaks of a giant steed descended from the heavens and landed here in Ghent. Could this humble horse be a descendant of that sacred seed? I sincerely doubt it. Yeah, my result it's increased by 3. What's this at? Oh, it's the end. Well, let's save our game then. Now that we've made it to Ghent. And spent all our money. Yeah, I plan to continue. Thank you, Goddess, for the grace you have bestowed upon me. When I hobbled into Ghent, I could barely muster the energy to get out of bed in the morning. Now look at me, I got more energy than I know what to do with. It's the placebo effect. Every day that passes, I feel a bit stronger. I can't wait to go back outside and play. You'll play with me, won't you? No, probably not. It's safe to say that that won't be happening. Alright. Now, back to talking to these villagers. Since ancient times, bards and balladeers have celebrated the holy warriors of Ghent. When the world is in danger, they always risen to battle evil and injustice in all its forms. We humble citizens of Ghent live our daily lives in a spirit of gratitude to the goddess. If it wasn't for her grace and goodwill, we wouldn't be able to enjoy this fine food. Thank you, goddess. Go on, gobble it up, that's right. What with feeding the cattle and tending to my husband, I don't have a single solitary second to myself. Showing gratitude to the goddess is all well and good, but how about showing some gratitude to me once in a while? Spirit of gratitude indeed. Sometimes I wish I'd never left my village to come here. She's feeding cattle to the cattle. When I grow up, I pray I'm just like the blessed Nevin, the chosen one. Nevin may still be young, but he's fast approaching his grandfather, the elder, in terms of sheer holiness. What? He who wields the Staff of Ghent has unparalleled power to cure those around him. Even in the heat of battle, a wave of the staff can restore health in the blink of an eye. That sounds like the Staff of Restoration in the other games. Gaze upon the sacred abode, for this is where our elder resides. A more holy man will you not meet. You can go in and have a poke around if you like. Just don't rearrange the furniture or anything. Ah, pointy hat. The blessed Nevin, the chosen one, is taking his blessed time. By the infinite and unknowable wisdom of the goddess, you have found your way here. You desire an audience with me, I take it. Now, patience is not a virtue that the goddess has granted me an infinite supply of. What precisely was it that you wanted? Well, so thanks to the divine will of the goddess, King Somnia has woken, and not before time. But no sooner does he awake than he requests that you be given free use of our sacred ship. This is no trifling demand. Is there not a perfectly good ship at the castle? I find this puzzling. As the goddess moves in mysterious ways, so too it seems does King Somnia. This request may have come directly from the king, but our people answer only to the goddess herself. I cannot lend you the ship, but please accept my apologies, but your journey has been in vain. Well, that's rude of you. Grandfather, I have returned. Nevin, you're back. How are your studies progressing? I often feel that I should be offering lessons to the teachers. That is as it should be. I have schooled you well, for the destiny that awaits you is no ordinary one. May I ask who these visitors are? They don't look to be much imbued with the spirit of the goddess. They brought a missive from the King of Somnia requesting the use of our most sacred ship, the Providence. I like how he included the name of the ship. He could have, because I'm sure Nevin knew what it was. But surely you cannot countenance allowing these vagabonds to treat the ship as their own. Do not fear, my child. I told them that in no uncertain terms that the ship will not become their plaything. I take it that you have no more business here. Do you think it would be rude to ask you to leave? Urgh. Nevin, can you hear me? It is you whom I seek. You must not send these visitors away, for your destiny lies with them. Together you must embark on a voyage to the Isle of Murdaw aboard the Providence. You know, goddess, it'd be so much easier if you just spoke to him where everybody else can hear you. Nevin, what is it, my child? What is it that afflicts you? It's been decided. We must allow our visitors to use free use of the Providence, and I must join them. But why the sudden change of heart? It is not like you. A higher power made the decision, not I. The goddess deigned to speak to me. But wait! This can only mean that the visitors who stand before us are the heroes spoken in legend! Indeed, that may be so, but it is impossible for us to know. All I know is that we must break the seal and return to the Providence to the ocean. What will happen beyond that, only the goddess knows, but I must witness it with my own eyes. I must go. The goddess has spoken, and it is not in our power to ignore her divine voice when it calls. I cannot stand in your way. I have seen how your powers have grown, and I know the heavens have their own plans for you. Go, my child. It is time to break the seal. It is time for the Providence to set sail once more. Come, it is time for us to go. We must head to the shrine where the Providence awaits us. Okay. I feel like we didn't actually have to walk around that water. Patch. Pawn. Blessed Nevin, the chosen one, you have come. You say the seal must be broken and the Providence must take to the seas again? If you say it must be done, then so it must. Proceed, please proceed to the shrine. Come, it is time. Something awkward about that. Oh man, this ship looks awesome. Looks like every other ship in the game. How we have awaited the day when the Providence would sail again. The blessed Nevin, the chosen one, has spoken. We set sail for the Isle of Murdaw. I pledge my life to protecting the chosen one until he fulfills his divinity. Oh man, look at that. He's using the same sprite as Dr. Agon. Once the seal is broken, the Providence will be lowered directly into the river. Are you ready to break the seal and set sail? Very well, it is time for us to embark on our quest. Our destinies are entwined. Nevin joins the party. Nevin closes his eyes and begins to pray. O goddess, since ancient times your people of Ghent have served as your most faithful vassals. Now that I break the sacred seal of the province, I pray that you will gift us wind in our sails. Devatoire mercure votaru instiator! O goddess, hear my prayer. I feel like it's not a seal, but so much as a system that just allows them to lower the boat. It's voice activated. I probably should have searched the room before I just jumped onto the boat, but whatever. I don't care. We did it! Now the boat's sailing without my controlling it. It's just like, fuck it, we're out of here. See ya. There's already a boat here. Interesting. We've arrived at the Isle of Murdaw. Now, well, shall we get going then? Hold on, I think I better stay here. What? You came all this way just to quit now? No, there's no need for it to force her. Besides, it's best that someone remains with the ship. Ashlyn, keep watch over the Providence for us, okay? You got it. Sorry to drop out like this. Oh, by the way, do you want me to put my gear in the bag for you? No, it's all good. Okay, I'll keep my stuff then. I don't really want to use Nevin, but whatever. What do you got, Nevin? The Staff of Ghent, Wayfarer. Really? You only have a Wayfarer's clothes? The F. Well, that's all you get then. Ah, maybe she's got a bad case of the jitters or something. Oh well, we can't force her. Let's keep going. Ashlyn can decide what's best for herself. Her name was Ashlyn, was it not? Is there something troubling her? She certainly looks trouble. Free to me. Alright. It's a good time to restart my video.